Yo, ho, ho. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Bills Mafia Happy Hour. As always, your boy, Dan Mitchell, clocking on in. Welcome, everybody. Hope everybody is enjoying their hump day. This is AFC East Roundtable evening, ladies and gents. We are going live at 7:30 p.m. EST. Your favorite hosts, right? TD Fins Talk, Richie, myself, and then we're not getting Master at work tonight. We're getting Ray. He is also a Pats contributor. He fills in for Tyson every now and again while Colby is still recovering from his tonsillectomy or something along those lines. So wishing him a very, very speedy recovery, ready to go back into it. But, I mean, I'm excited about today's episode. I certainly am. As many of you know, I do have a Discord channel, right? And then I actually ended up pinning that Discord link at the top of this live chat. And today's episode is going to be exclusively me reacting to terrible takes about the Buffalo Bills. Okay, whether or not that it's YouTube, whether or not that it's Twitter videos, TikToks, whatever you find from now on, if you ever see a terrible take, go to the Bad Takes channel and go on ahead and just let me know, because I will react to it and let all of you have a fantastic time with it. And so far, like, I'm looking through Discord already. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share my screen so everyone can see it, so we know exactly what we're talking about here. But yeah, look at that. We have a lot of content already loaded absolutely up with some terrible takes that I am about to react to. So definitely go ahead and join this Discord. It's a great place to hang out with other like-minded individuals, fans. We are going to look through a lot of that. Thank you so much for everybody joining. Just do me a favor. Go on ahead and smash that like button on your way in. It's completely free. It takes less than a second, and it helps me out with the YouTube algorithm so my content can be pushed in front of several more eyeballs that are starved for some actual football news. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And there has been a bunch of terrible takes that have been coming on in, and we're going to react to them. By the way, right before we get started, I do have to give a giant shout out to today's sponsor, and that just so happens to be Bocce Club Pizza. Best pizza in Buffalo, New York, hands down. You cannot convince me otherwise. Best thing about it is that they are delivering nationwide. Nationwide, they are delivering. So say, for example, you're no longer in Buffalo, or you have a loved one that has moved away from Buffalo and they want a taste of home, simply go to their website and then hit that national delivery tab and then just put in my code DAN, D-A-N, and you will get 10% off and have a little taste of home delivered right to your front doorstep. Bocce Club Pizza, best pizza on the face of the planet. That's right, ladies and gents. Like I said, join that Discord. Join that Discord. I am sitting here. I'm trying to see if anybody has joined thus far, so you guys can continue to add bad takes into the Bad Takes channel. Let me see what we got here. Who has joined the Buffalo Bills? Greetings thus far. Oh, it's been a second. It's been a second since we have some more people that have just ended up joining, but go on ahead, make it work. Come on in. Let me go ahead and say hi to the chat right before. Holy shit. It is coming down right now. This could be a video strictly with Nick Wright. From what I understand, he has reared his ugly head saying hello to Bills Mafia. Just trying to get everything going with the entire situation. So we got to get here. Cody, Dan, early here, but figured I'd get this one in early. Since your stream this morning, I've been thinking Hard Knocks on the Jets is perfect for the Bills. The best NFL implosion tactic is on our side. Now, I'd be really curious to see how teams have done after they've been featured on Hard Knocks. I think about a couple of teams in the past where HBO has featured them, and I think about like how they've actually performed that season. I'm completely fine with it. I would love for a player to see one of his teammates talk shit about him as HBO airs it. I think it would be great. It'd be great news. And also, like I said yesterday, Nick Wrong finally popped his little head out to say hi to Bills Mafia. Cody, echoing it. Don't forget to smash that like button on your way to help out your boy Dan. Mike Green, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Evening, everybody. We have our friend from the UK stepping in. Always a beautiful thing. Mike Green, Nick Wrong definitely hates the Bills. 1,000% he does. 1,000%. That, or he's a marketing genius, because we all know how sensitive Bills Mafia is, and not even in a negative sense of the term. I love my team, and I will defend them. And if anybody talks shit about my team, yeah, I'm going to get a little upset and my attention is going to go there. So perhaps he's a marketing genius. We'll see how that plays out. Ronald. Hey, Dan, what's up? What's up, man? Good to see you. Kay saying, we out here? Yes, we are. What's up, Dan? Hot one here on Long Island. Long Island, baby. Yo, Bobby, you're coming to the event, right? And so on the 11th, super excited to meet all of you. The media is goofy. And so the incessant empty takes that our Super Bowl window is closed is getting annoying at times. It definitely is. It definitely is. Like I said, as long as Josh Allen is behind center, we are in a Super Bowl window. It's how it is. As long as that man is on the roster of the Buffalo Bills, it's happening. Nick Wright is goofy. He's goofy. So reasons the Jets got picked is because everyone is riding it with Rodgers being there now. And so I think Dan should be our backup quarterback. I'll make some calls. Bro, probably not. Probably not. And so I wish I had a cold beer and a slice of Bocce Club pizza. My friend, Bocce Club pizza could be delivered right to your damn front doorstep. Just go to their website, hit that nationwide delivery, use code Dan, and your dreams will come true. The chicken finger sub is out of this world. It definitely is. And let me tell you what, once I start having football parties over at my house, it's going to be next level. It's going to absolutely be next level. Love that Dawkins stood his ground with Colin and J-Mac today. He gave J-Mac some smash talk too. J-Mac can't stand the Bills and thinks our window is closed as well. I can't wait to react to that. In fact, if anybody can actually put that in the bad takes chat, that would absolutely be incredible. That would be great because I think that's kind of how it is. Predicting, oh man, dude, look at everybody just hopping on in, showing me a bunch of bad takes on the bad takes channel in Discord. Guys, seriously, join that Discord. Start sending me some bad takes. Leah, go Bills. Ike Turner, that like button. Bobby HG, I love it. Pops Mafia is saying, are you going to training camp? I am not, unfortunately. I am not, unfortunately, my friend. I am going to be in Miami, Florida at that point. But I still will be putting out a bunch of fiery hot content. I'm just going to be poolside, chilling, hanging out. Hey, Dan, go Bills. Melissa. And so if you're asking me, and you might not be, but you're reading my piece, these are the two best teams in the AFC East. This comes from Adam Rank on the NFL site. Nick Wrong hates Josh Allen because he made him look like a fool and got him covered in ketchup and mustard. I'd hate him too. Nick is awful every time he speaks about the Bills. Bills here this year. You talk about it. Dan, it's after 2 p.m. Oh, man, I'm not even sure what you're talking about, bro. And so I will say it's strange for Brandon Beane talking about ring chasing when he has never tasted it. I mean, honestly, we can't even confirm that came out of Brandon Beane's mouth, right? Like that, is a giant game of telephone. We'll see. Damon, what's going on? Debate me, Dan. No, dude. There's this crazy person that makes a bunch of accounts and stuff like that. It's a bunch of accounts and just has been begging me to debate him. And he said something creepy, actually. I'm not even going to lie to you, bro. I was sitting there I shouldn't have given this guy attention, but this guy, was sitting there going on ahead and just backing back and forth. And dude comes out and says, see you on the 11th. See you on the 11th. That's the day of the AFC East Roundtable event. How would you guys take that, right? See you on the 11th. And so is dude going to put me on a t-shirt or something like that, guys? Me just sitting there, just, shaking hands of you guys, saying hello, and dude just going to, just delete me off of this earth or something. I don't even know, man. But I'm showing up anyway. JD. Jets went to the AFC Championship last time. They were on Hard Knocks. JD was just talking about that. Jets went to the AFC Championship game the last time they appeared on Hard Knocks, FYI. Nick wants smoke from it. Yeah, Bobby AG is going to be there. Oh, dude, oh my God, we have a super chat coming in from Cody. Thank you so much, man. Rodgers isn't going to let anything out. If he can change a play on the fly because of what he saw on the Jumbotron, he's going to have his hand in the editing room at NFL Films. Okay. Hi, Bills Days. I love that. Dawkins interview linked with Coward. Gator Bills. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Let me see. Just joined the gift card. Koala Bear Khan. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Head start. Do you think Eckler and Chubb is a good duo in PPR leagues? Definitely Eckler, especially with his ability of like in the pass catching game, 1,010%. Chubb is still pretty solid because like he's going to be like their offense. Of course, if Hopkins can come back, then things will be different, but we'll see what's going on there. Dawkins interview with Link Coward ready to go. Hit that like button like a woodpecker in heat. Sup, Dan? I do not know who annoys me more, Nick or Colin. I don't even really know. I don't even know. Nick C is coming in saying, Dan doesn't debate. He just laughs at dumb takes. Watch the AFC East Roundtable. See, the funniest thing about it is that I have never in my entire life came out here and said, yo, I'm an expert in football. I'm just a fan, bro. I'm just a fan. I love talking about my team. And so I know football, but like not like an X's and O's guys and like a damn fucking, you know. And so not like a damn like X's and O's expert or anything along those lines. I've never like done that before. You know what I mean? And so if the guy wants the smoke, I told him, I was like, bro, like you need to make your own YouTube channel and get 1,000 subscribers. And then I will give you what you want, because I'm not about to just debate you just to debate you. Okay. Like you got to earn it. So hit that like button, blah, blah, blah. Dad, Nick wants all the smoke from the Mafia. He 1,000% does. Da Mafia, what a do, my guy. I'm locked in with you as always. I appreciate that. Who cares if the Jets got Rodgers? We're still going to whoop them. And so the Jets should do an ayahuasca session for Hard Knocks. Head Start is saying, will you start a fantasy league? 1,010%. 1,010%. I'm going to be coming out with more information on that probably at the beginning of August, because I definitely don't do any sort of drafts before that. But Cody, once again, sincerely appreciate that $10. Definitely goes a long way for the channel. Shows a lot of support. Best way to support the channel is quite simply just by smashing the ever-living hell out of that like button. That's just how these things work out. Smash the ever-living hell out of that like button. Make it happen, baby. Then Talva comes in saying, I saw a take on YouTube where the caster said Bills versus 49ers Super Bowl and Bills win. I would love that more than anything on earth. Pops Mafia says, so looking forward to camp. I'll be there every day. Man, I will be living vicariously through you. And so the AFC East, TD trolls, all you can do is laugh. Seriously. Some of them are so absurd. So absolutely absurd. It's hard not to. But anyway, let's get to business, ladies and gents. Let's start looking at, this one looks interesting. J&D Productions, the Buffalo Bills aren't good enough, and neither is Josh Allen. Let's see. Talk to me.
Underperformed. It's been the narrative in the Josh Allen era and really for the entire franchise's history. The Bills have won the AFC East for the last 3 years and finally have shown so much promise, but they still haven't played in a Super Bowl. Josh Allen has been really, really good, but he's just fallen short of really being the best. The Bills seem to be the kings of getting close, but not close enough. There may not be a team with a more depressing or disappointing franchise history in the NFL than the Buffalo Bills. Well, at least not another team that doesn't play in Cleveland or Detroit. At least the Bills made a Super Bowl. In fact, Buffalo played in 4
Don't remind me of that.
Straight Super Bowls in the early 1990s, but they lost all 4 of them. The Bills actually are the only franchise to make back for most of this century. Revolving door at quarterback for most of this century. That was until the Bills drafted Josh Allen. The Bills selected Josh Allen 7th overall at the 2018 NFL Draft, and things weren't exactly pretty for a while. He took a couple of seasons to really reach.
Wait, hold on.
Allen has been the #1 focal point on the Bills' offense. Buffalo traded for Stephon Diggs before the year to see if Allen could actually be that guy, and clearly he was. The last 2 seasons of Allen's career have been eerily similar. His completion percentage dipped down to 63.3%. He passed for over 4,000 yards in each season, and he's thrown 29 interceptions over the span. Turnovers have been the biggest issue for Allen, and in the NFL, if you can't take care of the ball, it's going to be hard to win games. I know he's a good player, and he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Like, don't get me wrong, but until he figures out how to not turn it over, he's going to be in that club under Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow. He does have a worse supporting cast than those two, but with the turnover issues, Allen has to prove that he can help his team win games, which he very clearly can, by the way. I'm not saying he can't, but he also has to show that he won't lose the game for them. The most important player on the Bills offense outside of Josh Allen is no doubt Stephon Diggs. The Bills traded a 1st, 5th, and 6th to get him and a 7th back in 2020 to watch this next year. He didn't get a ton of play time last $22 million
hard for
that the Buffalo Bills have on that roster.
Yeah, let's just watch the
It's
outro.
the Buffalo Bills have on that
telling us
roster.
a bunch of shit we already know.
But the AFC is really good, and they don't appear to be on the same level of the Chiefs or Bengals right now. A lot of that has to do with the fact that Josh Allen really isn't on that same level as Patrick.
First off, I hate this take more than anything on the face of the planet. I really do. I hate this take. If anybody says that he's not on the same level as Joe Burrow or Patrick Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes I can forgive. But Joe Burrow, bro, he's played us one fucking game. We have played Joe Burrow once. That first game, didn't even go into it. I'm getting so sick of the unanimous, oh, Burrow is such a significantly better quarterback than Josh Allen. It was one fucking game. Their stats are nearly identical. And Josh Allen performs historically, statistically, a hell of a lot better than Joe Burrow in the playoffs. Joe Burrow literally has had one good game in the playoffs, and it just so happened to be against the Bills last year, statistically. I cannot. But, we'll see how that all kind of plays out. And so we'll see how that all kind of plays out. Crazy stuff.
Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow. The Bills are good, but they're not good enough, and they have more problems than the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cincinnati Bengals. The same goes for Josh Allen. He's good, but he turns the ball over way too much. And
listen, when it comes down to the Josh Allen's turnovers, that's basically going to suggest at the most part that he needs to change up his overall play style. And we can't have that happen. They said we're dead, and we aren't dying yet. Go Bills. It's Snoopy. Mahomes, Rodgers, Allen, Burrow, the best in the NFL, period. Mahomes, Rodgers, Allen, Burrow, the best in the NFL, period. I would agree with you. I would. That's definitely a top 5 list. Definitely a top 5 list at the end of the day. Mike Green. They are saying that because Burrow has been to a Super Bowl and Allen hasn't yet. Bryce Littler is coming in and saying that was the defense's fault, not Burrow's greatness. 110%. Burrow's a great quarterback. I'm not saying that he's not a good quarterback. He's 1,000% a top 5 quarterback. Top 3, I would even argue. But what pisses me off is the imaginary gap that they have between Burrow and Allen. It's not large whatsoever. It's not large at all. I love the storylines this year. We revel in hate, and go ahead. Keep underestimating us. Underdog Bills will be the scariest team to face this year. I would much rather not us have that weight on our shoulders. I really don't. It's crazy. There's no gap. It's one fucking game we have played this guy. One game. Best way to cut down interceptions is a better run game. And let's hope that Damian Harris and the progression of James Cook can sort of help that out. I would love a run game. There's been so many situations where we have hoped that a run game would happen. They praise Favre for his interceptions, though. Later on after his career, they praised him because they love the fact that he was a gunslinger, that he was willing to take risks, and he wasn't a pussy. So that's just kind of how it all kind of plays out. Koala Bear Khan, there is no gap. People love one-win wonders. I love that. Melissa, she's saying, I'm going to practice August 4th. That's awesome. So jealous. Okay. Not this kid. Not this kid again. Roasting the poverty Buffalo Bills. What you got, buddy?
He makes videos for 14-year-old girls and wants to call himself a megastar. No. There can be only one, but I'll tell you what, Logan Paul, I brought you a little gift. It's a map. If you follow this, you'll find the exact directions of where you can stick each and every one of those bottles of Prime. Yeah, because that case has my name on it with everybody saying, yeah.
I mean, and so I don't think I have any words for that one, to be honest with you. I really don't have any words for it. There is no gap. People love one-win wonders. Dick J is coming in saying, I'd also love a trio of Chase, Higgins, and the boys for Josh. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Have that wide receiver trio. It would be absolutely insane. I can't stand him. Crazy dude. B. McT said, what the hell did I just watch? Dude, bad takes. Bad takes. Some kid. I hate this Finns dude. He's so cringe. Right? I know. Very odd. Anyway, okay. Next bad take submission came in from our boy Dick J. He's saying, this is why Netflix quarterback is so cool to watch. Here's Mahomes at his house after the divisional win over the Jags, talking about how he thinks the matchup better versus the Bills, but he wants to play the Bengals because he's a competitor and is tired of them talking. Let's watch this. The media can't be played? Unfortunately. Okay, what's this right here? We are predicting every team's 2023 NFL record game by game. Oh, boy. Adam Rank, what you got? Okay, let's just go over here, I guess.
For the Dallas Cowboys this season, a team in flux, even though they made the playoffs last year, they had a number of big-time changes, and I think they start off the year putting together a number of wins over the two New York teams, Arizona Cardinals.
Buffalo Bills, here it is.
With 8 victories. Time now to take a look at the Buffalo Bills last year, the darling of the NFL preseason. Everybody was picking them to go to the Super Bowl.
7th hardest schedule. Here, let me go ahead and do this full screen.
What about this year? Well, I have them opening up with a loss against Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets before getting wins over the Las Vegas Raiders, the Washington Commanders, but a tough game against the Miami Dolphins, who actually gave them quite a battle in the AFC playoffs last year. I think this is the right time for Miami to be coming to Orchard Park. So I'm going to give them a loss right there. You know what? I know Jacksonville's very tough in London, but I think the Bills can do it. I think they can go out there, win that game. But coming back off the London trip, going up against former offensive coordinator Brian Daboll, I think the Giants end up winning that one, but you'll get wins over the New England Patriots, a win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Bengals have played you very tough over the last number of years. I think that's going to be a loss. The Denver Broncos, much improved this season, but that should be a win. A win of the rematch against Aaron Rodgers, and then you go up against the Philadelphia Eagles. A lot of people thought you were going to match up in the Super Bowl. I got the Eagles in that one. The bye week, then you go back, you play your nemesis. You got them in the regular season last year, but I have a loss right there before a win against the Cowboys. A loss. The Chargers, a win.
Frank is out of his fucking mind.
Over the New England Patriots, but a loss on the road at Miami. You lost.
Rank is out of his mind, man. It's like Adam stank, bro. Adam stank. Absolutely killing me. Okay, what's this one right here? Is there a higher sense of urgency? I feel like we've seen that one already. Yeah, we've seen that one already as far as the urgency is concerned. And then we also have this wonderful picture that was just added into the Discord channel, baby. Listen, y'all, say, for example, you have any bad takes, feel free to go on ahead and just light them up in the bad takes general. Absolutely love it. Let me see who's joined the Discord since. Oh, we have my boy Koala Bear came in. Hippie Let It Bang came in. What's up some bad take situations? That's what we got so far, ladies and gents. That's what we got for some bad takes that we were reacting to. This is bro said 9 and 8. By the way, I love the fact that everyone's starting to take TD's picture And so I love the fact that he's starting to put TD's picture on as their profile picture. I love that. Like, you were not the first person to do that. I would love, especially during Dolphins week, if all of you guys, like on Twitter or YouTube, completely changed your profile picture to TD. To TD. So Adam Rank doesn't like the Bills. He doesn't. This guy is delusional as hell. Unfortunately, that is the case, yo. The Bills will not lose to the Jets. There's absolutely no way it does. Absolutely no way it does. He has the Dolphins sweeping the Bills. I saw that, and it absolutely made me want to rip my fucking hair out, my friend. Lost to the Giants. I know, right? I feel like this guy is just like really trying to get some clicks. Listen, Bills Mafia is probably one of like the easiest fan bases to really trigger. So I think that that's kind of how it all kind of plays out. Melissa Stage. We had a plethora of injuries last year on defense. If we stay healthy this year, no one is beating our defense. No way. This guy is saying the Bills don't even make the playoffs. Bro said 9-8. So Adam Rank thinks only the Jets and Dolphins are the best teams in the AFC East. I've seen Chiefs content creators saying that we're going 6-11 or worse. Who? And so I don't even know any Chiefs content creators. And so I need that on a coffee mug or a shirt. Oh, yeah, with Adam Rank saying that we're going. It's wild. Absolutely wild. Packers fans told us Rodgers starts off the season slow. So I think y'all might get us week 1. I hope so. Because I'm going to be there. And so if I'm sitting there watching football with my friends, and so I'll bring my girl with me, I'm bringing my dad with me, my family and everything like that. And if I'm dragging everybody up there, man, we better come out with a dub. Adam is out of his damn mind. 1,010%. 1,010% he is. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I think we have another one. Oh, this is a new one. Someone's trying to come in. Oh, you guys are too easy to trigger. We are very easy to trigger. Zach Turk. And so you don't see any scenarios where you guys regress. I know you guys won't be terrible by any means, but I don't see 13 wins either. I've been saying the floor is 12-5. Ceiling is 14-3. We have a very difficult schedule this year, and so does the rest of the AFC East. So as far as regression is concerned, I feel like we have basically the exact same team minus Tremaine Edmonds. We're just going to have to scheme up a little bit on the defensive side of the ball to make up for the fact that we don't have that absolute force in the middle of the field. So things are going to be a little different this year when it comes down to it, but we'll see. So Allen is realizing and has said he needs to preserve himself and stay in the pocket more sooner than Mahomes, Burrow, Lamar, and all other unorthodox quarterbacks who make Superman plays. I agree. And so everyone always resorts to the 4 Super Bowls like we haven't heard it before. Come on, man. Get creative. That's what I'm saying. Who posted that picture of Rodgers in your Discord? It was... Who was my boy? It was Hippie Let It Bang, bro. It was Hippie Let It Bang. So, by the way, guys, listen, in case you guys ever want to hop on in and participate in, let me see, where is the, and so in case you guys ever wanted to participate in Bad Takes, just go ahead and join my Discord as well. I think I'm going to start voice channels as well. Voice channels would be good. I just need to figure out how to make a voice channel. Allow? Maybe? I feel like I need to make a voice channel, perhaps. Oh, general voice channel. Ooh. No, I was deaf in that. General VC. Yeah, most definitely. I'm definitely going to do a call-in show with this Discord here soon. Definitely going to do a call-in show eventually. Open chat, create invite, edit channel. I'll just leave. How do you leave this? Mention, server mute, roles, move to. I have no idea. This is what a boomer looks like when he's trying to figure out Discord. But so I think eventually what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make a call-in show on Discord during Bills Mafia Happy Hour. In fact, I think I might even do it tomorrow. I think tomorrow I might even do it. Mike Green says, click the button, you boomer. I love it, dude. That's just me being like an old dude, just like really not knowing how to do it. Coming for a four-peat, 4 years in a row, dominating the AFC East. I love it. And so I think the only game we lose to Kansas City, we beat Dallas before. The only game we lose is Kansas City. I like that. Dan, we are coming for that AFC East crown, and I thoroughly enjoy watching y'all destroy New England. I'm pretty sure that's my Jets guy over there. So you click out of VC. So you can invite friends too. Hey, you know what I'm going to do? Disconnect. Boom. Look at that. I'm learning. Okay, from now on, we're going to start doing a call-in show. Next Bills Mafia Happy Hour, we're doing a call-in show where we can just discuss anything we want. So if you want to be a part of that call-in show, in fact, I think the next couple of episodes, honestly, leading up right to training camp, might as well just do a call-in show. Everyone's invited. Everybody is invited. I don't care. You're a Bills fan, you're a Dolphins fan, you're a Jets fan, each and every single one of you. Talk Bills. What's on your mind? Talk to me about what is on your mind. Let's just do it. Go to your settings. Mike Green, I love it. Okay. The floor is 10 wins for me. That schedule is tough, but I can also see 12 wins. What's a call-in show again? So essentially on the Discord, I'm just going to create a voice room. And then if anybody wants to join, I'll just let them in and we'll chat. We'll talk. So obviously, like, I definitely need to play around with it. But we'll see. Just do it. B. McD wants it really bad. Listen, man, I have to. Dude. I have to build anticipation for this thing. So tomorrow, I would say probably like each and every single show that we do for the rest of this week is going to be a call-in show. I love that. Next to where it says voice connected. Just do it. Okay. Let's get back into bad takes. Okay. What does Nick Wright have to say?
An electric show. Jeff Darlington told Rich Eisen.
If DeAndre Hopkins
Case, there's a spot for him. I'd love to go to the Maldives too, but I have $500. It's not going to happen.
Also, the yacht doesn't travel that far, to be honest.
It's a sailboat.
Okay.
Should Chiefs fans be scared of the Bills if future Patriot DeAndre Hopkins winds up on the Bills?
Scared is strong.
Yeah.
Concerned?
Nick, what do you got to say?
Oh, stop it.
Disquieted?
A tad uneasy? Sure.
Stop it.
For two reasons, Nick, and you know I'm going to be right. Number one,
funny, not because
if DeAndre Hopkins goes to the Bills for less money, you know why he's going? To reestablish his value by having a great year in helping a team get to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That would be why he's going. And oh my, what a receiving core.
Bro.
DeAndre Hopkins, Stephon
That's
Diggs,
the end of it.
Gabe Davis.
Gabe Davis is not
he
very
had
good.
4 touchdowns
In one game,
it
2
was
years ago.
impressive. Dawson Knox, not a bad tight end.
Yeah, they drafted his
Lethal.
replacement.
And one of the I don't even want to say weaknesses of the Chiefs.
There are none.
The
That's
defensive
smart.
backfield is mediocre.
Well, it
Can we
played
say
a
that?
bunch of rookies. We'll see.
Okay,
how they are this year.
and Sneed's
Yeah.
to go
No,
probably
Snead's
improve.
the best.
Yeah,
Sure.
but they were mediocre last year. We'll see if they make a jump. But that's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, there is an element of sameness to these Bills, right? The expectations are high. Oh, they're supposed to get to the Super Bowl, finally win it. And they're saying, yeah, but we're the same team. That's
It could be positive, could be negative. This iteration of the Bills missed their window.
Shut
We
up.
need to admit it. We need to recognize it. We need to say we have seen this happen before. Post Super Bowl, the decade, the Saints were right there every year. The Packers, the last decade, right there every year. The Titans, the last 5 years, were right there. They made a conference championship game. They're going to break through. The Steelers, post 2010, right there every year and never broke through. Guys.
But the window was open.
Yeah, well, no, we
Right?
thought it was. It clearly wasn't.
Really?
They never, and forget win a Super Bowl, never got to them.
The window for Aaron Rodgers
It evidently
in
was,
those MVP years,
it
the window wasn't
seemed
open.
pretty shut to
Oh.
me.
So the
It's
window
open.
was
That's what I'm
open.
saying.
Right, but
It's still open.
Did
They
he
may
go
not
through
run
it?
through it,
Did
but
he
it's
go through
open.
the window.
you climb through the window. You
Yeah.
break down
Like
the
an
door. You
emergency?
climb through the window. That's how it works. Listen, guys, the Bills have such a better chance of being far worse next year than being far better. And that's the key here. 2 years ago, you could make the argument, we don't have to get better to win the Super Bowl. We have to be better for 13 seconds. But we were good enough to win the Super Bowl in 2021, we being Buffalo.
This guy, man. This dude. Wow.
You can't make that argument this year. They were not good enough. Their quarterback, the second half of the year, was below average. Their defense fell apart in the playoffs again. Their coaching staff now has had some upheaval, if you will. And the one secret weapon they were supposed to have this past season was, you know what? They might actually have the best quarterback in football.
Well, we know.
Hold on. Wait a second, Wilds. You can't act like people weren't saying that. 100% that was the discussion. 100%. Guys, we can pull the tapes. Not of this show. I know you picked him for MVP, but you weren't saying he was the best quarterback in football. He was QB1 across. It was almost the conventional wisdom, but set that aside. He's now more likely, forget top one. It's on the board. He's not considered top 5 at the end of the year. Because Mahomes is there.
Well, he certainly is.
Burrow
right now.
is.
He's
It's close because it's Mahomes and Burrow are locked in. Jalen Hurts, a lot of people feel like have jumped him in the line. That's 3. That's only room then for top 5 guys, 2 names. So on the list of available names, the Prince, Lamar.
Nobody's
Hold on
putting
a
the
second.
Prince in
Wait
there
a
except
second.
you.
Well, just wait a second. The Prince, Lamar, Justin Herbert, Aaron Rodgers, and Josh Allen. That's all. You don't.
That's still Josh Allen.
That's okay.
Still Josh.
I think he's universally regarded in the top 5.
I think
that's
he
safe to
is
say.
right now. I agree.
Okay,
I'm
that's
saying
all
I don't know that that's how the season ends with it. So add DeAndre. Don't
But
add
here's
DeAndre. That doesn't.
Well, what you said is
I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. It's the same thing every single day, baby. Same thing every single day, man. Love's getting under our skin when he can. Just making it all work. Ladies and gents, thank you so much for tuning in to yet another edition of Bills Mafia Happy Hour, brought to you by Bocce Club Pizza, the best pizza in Buffalo, New York, hands down. Go to their website, nationwide delivery. Use code Dan, and you'll get 10% off. Is what it is. As always, guys, we are doing the AFC's Roundtable this evening at 7:30 p.m. EST. I sincerely hope that I get to see all of you during the show. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be talking about tonight. It's probably just going to be a bunch of absolute nonsense right between all of the hosts. However, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you a little later tonight. Deuces.